in this video, I'm going to explore the reasons why I believe you should always follow your intuition. So first things first, what is intuition? So intuition, some people talk about like a gut feeling or some things or something you just know, something just tell you you have to do something. Something just feels right. Something just comes to you, and it's certainly out of nowhere. It's just more appealing than other things. And why is that? So intuition, it's also a way for us to use the knowledge that we have, that is given to us from angels, archangels, and your guides. And so these following your intuition is also their way to take part in our lives. So sometimes when you're in a job and you just know that is not the right job for you, you just feel it in your bones that you're meant to do something else. You know that that job is temporary. But have you ever wondered why do you come across these sort of feelings, these sort of thoughts? So these are ways that our angels, our closest angels, our spirit guides, our protectors tell us and try to redirect our lives to the paths and ways that we are actually meant to go and we are actually meant to follow. So never, nothing is ever wasted. So don't feel like, I took 3 years in university in a course that I don't even want to do. I don't know what I've done that. Now I have so many credit loans, so many things, that I need to pay. I don't even want to do that course. I don't know why I've done that. For many, many years and many, many times we try to blame ourselves for a lot of things. We blame ourselves for almost everything that we do wrong, or that we feel like we should have done it in a different way. But in reality, everything that happens in your life is meant to happen for a reason. So if it's not for your growth, it's definitely a lesson. So take the lesson. If you've done that course and you've spent 10 years in a marriage and you always knew that's going to end, and you keep blaming yourself why you never ended that marriage sooner, do not let the blame corrupt you. Do not let the blame misuse your feelings. Do not let the blame conduct your life. You are the conductor. You are the creator of your own destiny. Yes, we do have tendencies. Yes, we do have gifts. Yes, we can do many things with our lives. And yes, we are predestined to some things, but that's only 50%. The other 50% comes from your daily choices, from your daily thoughts, from your daily emotions, from the way you deal with yourself and the way you conduct yourself every day. And so this can change. And this will change if you think differently. And so other thing I want to talk about destiny, people think, oh, if it's meant to be, it will be. If it's not meant to be, it won't be. Well, that is a yes and a no for that. So a lot of people think that if they're meant to do something, that thing is going to follow from heavens and they don't have to put any work whatsoever. Well, we all know that that's not the case and that's not true. And sometimes we see a lot of glamorized lives in Instagram, in these social platforms that show us easy ways, easy escapes, easy. We all know, if you're 20 plus, 18 plus, you know by now that life is not easy. You've seen with your parents, you've seen with yourself. And so things will come to us, but we need to align ourselves to that vibration, in the vibration, the things we want, in the vibration of our manifestations, right? And this is why a lot of our manifestations don't work. It's because you have to spiritual level up with your own manifestations. Otherwise they won't work if you don't level up to them. And this is why you should always trust your intuition. So if your intuition is telling you that is wrong, if your intuition is telling you that you should jump or you should quit, or then that happened to me actually. There was many situations, but there was one particular situation where I just knew I had to quit because that place was very toxic for me and I didn't want to stay there. I wasn't growing in there. I was not meant to. So whatever I was meant to learn, I had the lesson and I didn't need to be there anymore. So there was no growing from there. So that was the time where I needed to leave. And so I needed to quit. But then I was always thinking, well, if I quit, what am I going to leave with? How am I going to pay my rent? How am I going to pay my bills? How am I going to survive? And so I just surrendered myself and trusted my intuition and I quit. And you know what? It wasn't the end of the world. Everything fell in place. Everything, I managed to get, all the support I needed from the government because I was a taxpayer before. So, because I was unemployed, I managed to get the support I needed. And these are things that I didn't thought about at the time, but when it happened, everything fell in the right place. So I was indeed unemployed. This wasn't long ago, actually. And I just used the time that I was unemployed to go travel. And I did so many spiritual travels that enriched my soul and my being and made me so much happier, so much fulfilled within me. And I'm so grateful for that decision. I'm so grateful for that bravery. And I'm so grateful to my spirits and guides because they did lead me in the right decision, as they will always lead you. So this is what, for this video, I want you to remember. Trusting your intuition is not just about you. It's about others as well. So it's about you trusting your guides, you trusting your angels, you trusting that if you don't know, they will know. You don't know what to do in this moment, they will know. You don't know what to do at the time, they will know. And everything will fall into place at the right time. It always will. So trust what you know and trust what you don't know, but you feel that is the right thing for you to know, because it will be.